Hey, I'm Dan, and this is Dan's Planes. Today's project is putting lights on my Swift. This is a TechOne Swift. So we're going to make this a night flyer. I'm waiting on my new motor to come in. I'm not sure. First one I got had a broken magnet in it, and the collet that held the shaft on would rub against the motor mount. So, waiting on another one. I had crashed this into the woods. You buy these to practice your maneuvers on them because, they're foam and they're cheap instead of using your good planes. So I was trying a new maneuver and my depth perception sucks, and I was closer to the woods than I thought. So I came out of the maneuver into the woods. So perfect storm to had that problem. So the woods kept my motor and my motor mount. So I've made a new motor mount and replaced all the front end, replaced all the chunks of foam that were taken out of the wings and everything. So now I want to beef this up with a light system. So what you can do is go to Amazon and buy lights. I'm going to explain this if you haven't done lights before. You can do that and piece all your pieces together, or if you go to an event, hopefully there's a vendor there, like there was at Joe Knoll, that sells a kit for this size plane where you get a strip of red LEDs, blue, green, white. You get a 3S, I'll call it dongle or adapter, that you plug into the balance port of your 3S battery, and it steps the voltage down by having the wiring in the right place. And this is what you plug in all your lights into. And it also came with a 24-inch, 12-inch, and 36-inch extension, all for the rockin' price of $20. So it's all plug and play. So you gotta love that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do red on the left wing, just like full scale, green on the right wing, white across the bottom, maybe, probably the bottom, because I don't know, be kind of weird going across here, and I don't know if the heat would deform that plastic. So I'll probably do the white on the bottom. And oh, okay, I guess blue is for the bottom. White would be for the top. So yeah, maybe what I'll do is go here and then, nah, I don't want to do that. I don't know, if it melts it, it melts it. I can always replace it. So that's going to be the plan. So what you do when you get these, they come in a length, which I forget what the length is. It might be 36 inches. Not quite sure. They have these junction points here. So you cut along that line here. Let me get this on here better. So you cut where it shows little scissors cut line. And by cutting it there, you won't break anything. You cut it to length, and then you'll have a leftover strip that doesn't have this soldered onto it. So once you cut it, it'll look like this, and you can solder this type of connector to it. So I've got a bunch of these connectors, and I'm going to have a bunch of these strips, partial strips, laying around, and you can create little jumper wires going from one to another. So I might try to use those up. on something. That's all for now. Gonna glue gun it. What you doing? Okay, we're gonna introduce this segment. This segment brought to you by Goliath. So here we are in the dark, except my flash is automatically turned on. Let's see. Okay, good. Turned it off. All right, going to plug in the lights and see what happens. Hopefully it's all good. You'll know when I know. Hey! She looks great. Look at that. Blue on the bottom, white on the top, red on the left, green on the right. Look at that. Yes, little girl. You got to get in on the action. Yeah. Wow. You already had your special wet food tonight. There she is. Beautimus. Get a motor probably in the next couple days, slap that on, and she'll be airworthy again. Well, that's, let's see. Just wanted to explain about the glue gun. So what I do, you can remove the wax paper on the back, which gives you 3M adhesive, but I've found on certain types of foam like this, it just doesn't stick well. So what I do is I glue a strip of glue, then I put the lights on, and then a strip of glue over the top. So it's kind of like a clamp of glue around it. And I do that about every 6 inches, 4 to 6 inches. And then, of course, at certain points of the bend, or when I'm going to go up, I try to reinforce those areas. But yeah, all right, this is great. All right, hope you enjoyed this. If you would, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to fund me getting a better camera and microphone and future projects, you're welcome to jump over to my Patreon, which is in the description. But if not, no worries. I wish you blue skies and good speed.